Okay, this is an example of 929 or assignment number 8. And I sent you the sheet. What the sheet says is past experience indicates that 70% of the company's sales are cash sales. Collection of sales on account are as follows: 75% during the month of sale, 20% during the month following the sale, and 5% are not collectible. The December sales are expected to be $1 million. January sales are expected to be $2 million. And we want to know the expected cash sales for January. So the first thing we have to look at is our December sales. So if you look, it says 70% of sales are cash sales. That means 100% minus 70% is 30%. So 30% of the sales are on account. Out of those sales that are on account, it tells us 20% during the month, but 20% are collected during the month following the sale. So to determine the December sales we're receiving in January, the cash we're getting in January, we take the December sales of $1 million, multiply by the 30% that are going to be on account, and then multiply that by 20%, because 20% is the amount we receive, or the cash we receive, the month following the sale. Then we have to look at our January sales. Well, we know our cash sales are 70%. So in our example, our January sales were $2 million. We multiply that by 70%, and that gives us $1,400,000, which we have here. And then the January sales on account. Well, we know 30% are on account, right? 70% are cash, so 30% are on account, and it tells us that we collect 75% during the month of sale. So we're going to multiply the $2 million by 30% times 75% to get $450,000. We add these three figures together, and that gives us our cash receipts of $1,910,000. In your problem, I think you have 3 different situations where you're given 3 different sales amounts for January that you have to work with. So the amount for December that you determine will be the same for all 3. And your percentages, whatever you determine as your percentages, will be the same for each 3. What's going to change is the dollar amount you're working with in those 3 different situations. So that's going to be different. So you will come out with 3 entirely different answers. But as I said, your actual amount that you determined for December is going to stay the same for all 3. So if you have any questions or problems, give me a call. If not, have a great week, and this will be my last video, so I will miss you all very much. I wish you all the best of luck.